The first laugh in the Mayasabha didn't come from a clown. It came from a man who thought he was walking on dry stone. Picture it. A palace not built by human hands, but by Mayasura's genius. Walls that shimmered like moonlight caught in a net. Pillars that looked like they were made of frozen breath. Doors that reflected your face before you even reached them. This was the Glass Hall, the pride of Hastinapur's enemies and the temptation of every royal ego. Duryodhana walked in like the world owed him space. His eyes were hungry, counting, measuring, judging. Every corner of the Mayasabha felt like an insult to him. The Pandavas had exile in their history, and yet here they stood in splendor. His jaw tightened the way it does when envy tries to dress itself up as dignity. Draupadi was there, calm on the outside, sharp on the inside. She had learned what every woman learns around powerful men. Your silence becomes their permission. And today, the air itself was waiting to see who would break first. Krishna sat with that quiet smile that never announces itself. Not mocking, not praising, just watching, as if he already knew the palace wasn't the only thing made of illusions. Then it happened. Draupadi, walking lightly, looked down at a patch of floor that was so flawlessly polished it carried the shimmer of a pond. Her instinct spoke before pride did. She lifted the edge of her sari slightly, careful, dignified, so it wouldn't get wet. A small motion, a human motion, the kind anyone might make. And Duryodhana saw it. His mouth curled, his eyes flashed. In his mind it was proof. The queen of the Pandavas could be tricked. The Mayasabha could fool her. He laughed, sharp, satisfied. But the Mayasabha was not done, because Draupadi wasn't looking at water. She was looking at a floor that looked like water, and Duryodhana was about to step into water that looked like a floor. He strode forward, eager to prove himself smarter than her caution, faster than her grace. One confident step, then a second, and suddenly the palace flipped reality like a coin. The floor became a flawless mirror lake. His foot vanished into it, then his knee, then his balance. In one breathtaking beat, the prince of Hastinapur, draped in royal cloth, weighted by arrogance, splashed into the hidden pool. Water surged up, cold and humiliating. His clothes clung to him, heavy, dark, dripping. The sound echoed through the hall. Not a grand fall, but an undignified human splash. And there, just a few steps away, was another pool. A real pool. But it looked like solid crystal. For a stunned second, Duryodhana stared at it, blinking as if the palace had betrayed him personally. He tried to climb out with the stiffness of someone who refuses to be laughed at. He stepped toward the solid surface, only to hesitate, fear now replacing certainty. The Mayasabha had turned his confidence into caution, and his caution into comedy. Bhima couldn't hold it. The laugh burst out of him like a war drum. Big, loud, unapologetic. The kind of laugh that doesn't just mock a mistake, it announces dominance. It ricocheted off glass and gem and gold, and Duryodhana felt every echo like a slap. Others chuckled. Some covered their mouths. Some pretended they didn't see. Draupadi's eyes met Duryodhana's, steady, not cruel, but unafraid. And that steadiness burned him more than the laughter, because it wasn't just about falling into water. It was about being seen. Seen as a man who could be tricked. Seen as a man who wasn't in control. Seen as a man whose pride could be soaked through. And Krishna did not need to say a word. His silence was a mirror more honest than the palace. A reminder that the world itself is a Mayasabha, full of surfaces that lie, full of depths that appear solid, full of solids that vanish when arrogance steps on them. Duryodhana climbed out, water dripping from his sleeves like fate writing itself in droplets. His face hardened into something dangerous. Not embarrassment anymore, but a vow. Because when a small humiliation enters an unhealed heart, it doesn't leave as a lesson. It returns as revenge. And that is the secret sting of this episode. The palace didn't just expose Duryodhana's mistake, it exposed his weakness. So remember this when you walk through your own glittering halls. success, beauty, praise, power. Not every surface is what it claims to be, and the one who refuses humility will eventually meet a floor that turns into water.